What's going on, guys? Andrew with Comics Lead here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
Time for the top 10 of the week. Real quick, if I seem a little miffed, it's because, look, when you have an internet network and you've got, it's 5 p.m., you have every employee still here, and they're doing a whatnot sale, and everyone else is on the internet, and you're trying to download a video, you're going to be a little upset.
So if we're blurry, that's why.
You can blame all the knuckleheads doing whatnot and shipping department and offices and the fulfillment department. It's like, it's 5 p.m. Come on, guys. Jeez.
Go home.
Yes, I know, right? Anyway, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. And just a reminder, these two comics are out this week.
Yay!
Death Rage #1 and Artist Elite Presents #1. There you go. All right. And so we read, if by chance the Skip It Some Mess is still downloading at this point. We read 56 comics this week.
We did.
56. Yes. And it's over, I think it's 1,600 pages. It's over $224 some odd dollars spent on comics. So if our opinions seem kind of polarizing, at Scream, it's because we read so many damn books. And the difference between the good and the bad is very glaring. And so with that being said, I had, I think, 12 honorable mentions.
I think it's like 11.
And I had 15 top 10s.
Okay, I narrowed mine down to 10.
Okay, I had 15 top 10s. So like I said, I had a lot of good stuff. In case you say like, oh, they don't review good comics. I'm like,
we read everything this week.
Yeah.
I don't know what we didn't read.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
We do like books.
Yes, I know. Yeah, in case unlike what some commenters say. But so here we go. Let's go ahead and get started with the honorable mentions of the week.
Okay.
I'm starting off strong. I'm going to say the first honorable mention of the week, for the week of July 19th, is the Maestro #5.
Okay. I have We Live, Age of the Paladins.
Oh, I had that too. Yeah, actually, let's go talk about that. Yeah.
So this was the first one I've read of the series.
Really? You haven't read the others?
No.
Oh, okay. That explains why you may be confused.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's still really good.
Yeah.
And I still like the characters. I like the superhero dynamic. I like the dynamic between two of the characters. Their kind of love story intertwined, and their fate may be sealed, sort of thing. I liked it. The shield is weakening.
Yeah. The city, it's not looking too good for the city.
Nope.
And they're going to have to make some sacrifices. Some sacrifices are made. Yeah, it's a solid, heartfelt, and action-packed issue.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I liked
it. Next one I got is the Maestro #5.
All right, I have Skybound Accident 25.
Okay. Maestro. Yeah, so this wraps up the series. So one thing I like about Peter David, he gets the small things. Every small thing he does correct with Dr. Doom.
Yes.
Yeah. As it's incredible how right he gets him compared to the jackasses who spewed out the Hellfire Gala last week. There comes a point early on where Abomination asks Maestro what keeps him going this whole time.
I loved it.
And it's pretty damn messed up.
I love it.
And just spiteful. I love it. Just spite.
Yeah. Literally, that's all it is.
I love it. Yeah, he's just full of piss and vinegar. I love it.
Yes.
This goes out with kind of a bang. There's a bang. Yeah, there's a bang. Yeah,
there's a bang.
And it ends in a place right where the Future Imperfect picks up. I loved it all the way through. Although the final showdown with Namor, it didn't go out the way I wanted it to. I was hoping for a more violent end with those two. Yeah. But you get what you get. That's what happened, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, it's a solid all the way through. Solid read, solid conclusion.
Good. Yeah. Skybound X25. So the vignettes in here, we get the Battle Beast from Invincible. We get the horror story, the Dark Ride, and the weird Savage Land story. Coma, I think. Coma. And that was good. And then you get the Scurry one at the end with the animals. I loved all these stories. They were all great. I would read all of them. And from Image, that's saying a lot. Like, you happen to hit all of these little short stories that you had. I'm like, I'm interested in all of them. They're really good. So hats off to them. I actually enjoyed all of these stories, and that's saying a lot. When you have 4 little stories in here, I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Really good. Art was great in all of them. So, yeah.
Next one I got is Triskele, #2.
All right, I have Bunny Mask, The Hollow Inside, #3.
Okay, I like that just a tad bit more than you did.
That's fine.
All right. Why don't you talk about the Bunny Mask?
Yeah, I haven't been reading The Hollow Inside.
Oh.
So
you're probably clueless on it.
But you get it with B. Foster and Bunny Mask together, and the hollow, creepy design, but awesome.
Yeah, you want to talk about a wasted opportunity for a cover? It's that character, and it's like I really wish Sean could have known, or we could have told him. It's like, hey, could have Zerdy do this guy on the cover. It'd be pretty damn scary.
Yeah, with some fish hooks in a face or something, anything like that would be awesome.
Yeah. So I was picturing something like those old Marvel Freddy magazine covers. You could have him with the hooks and have the Bunny Mask girl hanging from the hooks.
Oh yeah, that would be a complete EC horror comics, something like that. It would be so awesome. Yeah, but I love the character design in this. I like the story. The B character, her loss of identity, who she is, what's going on, just the dialogue is funny, but it's all kind of she's like, what the fuck are you saying? You're speaking gibberish. Am I speaking gibberish? Or you just not understand? No, quit asking that. Quit saying those. Answer my question with another question.
Talking like the one guy from the movie Mystery Men, talking
yes.
What the hell are you saying?
What?
Yeah.
But this was good. I like this solid pickup this week. If you're still reading it, read it.
I got Triskelion number 2. Yeah, okay. I love how we're given the hero's journey outlined in this comic. It's really given. It's a 2-page spread that's effectively the hero's journey at each stage, and it's right here. Yeah, but the story gets lost in the trade deals and the paperwork. It just gets boring, which is a shame, unfortunately. But it's in that because I do like the idea of where it's going. I like the art. Half this comic, which is really damn good, but the last half just drags. But it's the hero's journey. That's what I like about it.
Some type of hero journey.
Next one I got is By the Horns, Dark Earth, number 3.
All right, I have The Lonesome Hunters, number 2.
I gave that to you because I didn't read the previous issue. So
you did not.
Yeah,
I did. Still a good story. I like this guy. He's been around forever. It's an old man. He's had this sword, this magic sword that's kept him alive forever, and he has to use it to save a certain female character at this point. And now the fact that he's used it, all these magpies know, and they're all talking to each other. And now that he's used his magic sword, it's not looking too good for him now that everyone knows where he's at and everyone knows the magic sword still exists. So I love it. It's a slow burn. The art's really terrific in this story. Solid pickup from Dark Horse.
I got By the Horns, Dark Earth, number 3. The art in this and the character designs are damn good. I love it. Our heroine and her friends are out at sea and they're under attack, but with no weapons. Yeah. Yep. This was just a fun, action-packed, and very colorful issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
check it out.
It was fun.
Yep. Next one I've got is the Jurassic League number 3.
I have that as well.
Yeah. It's just simple fun.
It is. It's continuing to be fun.
It's just simple fun. The cover says it all, honestly.
Yes.
That cover says it all. If you don't have fun, if you don't have fun, watching the Justice League as dinosaurs fighting other villainous dinosaurs, I don't know what's going to take to please you, honestly. Yeah. This is just fun for all ages. Yeah. Great art as well.
Yeah. It's a cute story.
Yes.
Okay.
Next one I got is Locust, the Ballad of Men, number 1.
I have Prophet, number 1.
Oh, that's a meh.
This is a meh. This is my honorable mention.
You sure?
These are honorable mentions. Yes.
Explain yourself.
It's good. It's good. It's an art book. If you like anybody that ever worked for Image, that ever worked for Image or anything like that, you're going to love this. That's basically what this is. It's just a love letter to all the artists of Image. Murat Michael. I mean, I can't even name them all, but they're all doing something in here. So it's good.
Locust, the Ballad of Men, number 1. Yeah, so this says number 1 on the cover, but it's actually issue 5. It's confused us because it's actually continuing from issue number 4. So it's a story of survival with a guy and a boy he found, and they encountered people transformed into locusts. Meanwhile, there's nothing there, or others who've gotten a hold of weapons who might use them. And I like the art in this. That fit the story, and the color palette of the story. It all works together for me. But solid dialogue from a solid horror comic. It's just confusion. The opening and just the numbering for this is not good. That was not smart on their part.
Right. Yeah. Basically the last of it.
And it should at least to summarize. If this is number 1, at least summarize what happened in the previous run.
Yeah. Would have been nice.
Next one I got is Florida Man, number 1.
Fuck that book. I have Rad Wraith, number 2 from Black Caravan.
Honorable mention, Kyle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
So the reason why I like Florida Man so much is because I was stationed in Florida for 6 years in the Gulf Panhandle, and I encountered many people like this, like Florida Man and his friends. And I was laughing my butt off reading this because it is so true to life, it is so very honest. I was reminiscing about, my time in Florida, drinking with these people. It is a very fun, silly read by Mike Barron. I enjoyed it. It is hysterical. If you live in the Gulf of Florida, in that area, in Daytona, Panama City, Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Gulf Shores, you're going to get this. It is hysterical.
Yeah. It's awful.
See, you didn't live there.
Rad Wraith, number 2. It's good. It's stupid fun. Tales from the Crypt. You get the ironic horror fun with this, and it's the kid taking revenge on the bullies, and he's talking to a demonic skateboard. That's it.
I love it.
It's good. Art's fun. It fits the story perfectly. Keeps me guessing. And the end of this, I did not see coming. I can tell you that. It took a turn. I'm like, oh, really interested. So, yeah, this was a solid fun. Okay.
Next one I've got is The Flash 784.
All right. I have Playthings, number 2 from Black Caravan.
That's an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Kyle. Wow.
Yes.
So goddamn, the art in this book, Flash 784, is so flipping dynamic and action-packed. I loved it. Love the art. It's great to see Max Mercury back in action, my favorite speedster. And the Night Flash in the other world looks pretty cool as well. I can't wait for that action figure from McFarlane Toys. And then we get to where Barry really is, and things are kind of funny, like how he sees Wally.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty interesting. Then Wallace has an interesting revelation as well. This was a solid, fun issue. It gave me everything I wanted as a Flash fan. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You will enjoy it too.
Except anything to do with Dark Crisis. But other than that, sure. Playthings, number 2. I wasn't the biggest fan of issue 1. It wasn't what I quite expected. So when my expectations were shot. So I'm like, now knowing that going into issue 2, I was like, okay, this is good. It's weird, funky, kooky story, but I really like it. Like the art fits this story perfectly. It's a mom fighting off a clown doll. It's a bunch of several horror movies mashed into one. And I really like it. There's something with some of their stories. I really like Black Caravan and what they're doing a lot of the time. So nothing really new here, but it's okay. And I like that. And I liked how it ended. And I'm really curious to see where it goes from here. So this was a solid pickup this week. So if you haven't been reading this, read it if you can find it from Black Caravan. I'm sure Ernie has them. So yeah. Read it. Playthings.
Love that cover. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
All right, next one I've got is DC versus Vampires All Out War, number 1 of 6.
All right, I have Venom, Lethal Protector, number 4.
Oh, actually, I got that too.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the weaker. The opening of this was odd, and it was not the way I would have chosen to
start.
No, not at all. I did not like that.
Yeah, a fake TV interview.
Yes, it was something.
Yeah,
I'll say that. Yeah. And then it just turns into a decent fight with sticks and stone, which
it wasn't
bad. Yeah, and we get a cameo from a badass hitman. Not gonna say who it is, and a famous billionaire in Marvel Comics. Like, hey, it's good to see him again too.
I forgot he existed.
Yeah, and this next issue, what's being teased, I can't wait for it.
It could be a good fight.
Yes, absolutely. This felt more like a placeholder than anything else.
Yeah,
which isn't bad. It's not
just a side quest. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one, DC versus Vampires All Out War, number 1 of 6.
I have Axe Judgment Day.
Honorable mention, Kyle.
For an X-Men book? Yeah.
All right, explain yourself.
I was pleasantly surprised with this, how good it was. So the war is on with the Eternals and the X-Men. I'm totally on the Eternal side. They make a solid case here that the mutants are deviants, and we let them continue breeding for no reason and
living
and taking
and
over
treating humans like second class citizens.
and taking over a planet.
Yep. And threatening countries. You know. If you don't take our medicines, or if you don't buy our stuff, or if you don't acknowledge us, and you're an enemy. It's like
or plant one of our tree portals here so we can use it to come and go whenever we want to.
Yeah.
Then you're racist.
Very pleasant people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pleasant as Arab terrorists.
So this is the best X-Men has to offer so far, and it's good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. I hope this is good, because what this leads to, I mean, we don't see it, which kind of pissed me off, but
no, we do. We see.
We see the remnants of it.
Yeah, which is great. Yeah.
So I know we didn't actually see it on Mars. We didn't actually see Mars being destroyed. We didn't see it. So
I'm sure. Well, Kyle, there's about 20 tie-ins to this, so I'm sure we'll probably see that.
So why I didn't like it is because we didn't see enough of it in this issue, but it's still good and it promises a lot. So this was good.
Okay.
I was shocked.
I got DC versus Vampires All Out War #1. So Deathstroke, Blue Devil, and Damage are on the hunt for the Lazarus Pit, and things get crazy and out of hand very fast. Heads exploding fast. And we see how the humans are surviving, which is pretty clever, but things do not go so well toward the end. Very fun read, and once again, and utterly better than the Deceased storyline from a couple years ago from DC, in my opinion.
Yes.
I love the black, white, and red motif of this comic. I believe it fits, although it's difficult at times with that differentiating between characters, like Azrael and Booster. It's like, wait a minute, is that who I think it is? I'm not sure, but it works in theory for the most part, but yeah, not 100%. Yeah. So, honorable mention, really good. Check it out. Great cover.
Good.
Oh, there we go.
This is my last one.
I got 2 left. I got Savage Spiderman #5.
Same. It's my last one.
That's a great Ryan Brown cover, which I believe we should be having at C2E2 in a couple of weeks. It was a solid wrap up. Although this was a the ending. It wraps up, but it just kind of goes out with a whimper.
Yeah, it wrapped up too easily.
Everything was way good too easily. Yes.
Up until the last 3 pages. I'm just like, you didn't need that. It's like an epilogue almost, and it's kind of lame.
Yes. Yeah.
With as serious as this was, and you talk about Spider-Man being omnipresent at that point to where he knows everything, basically.
Yeah.
And trying to fight for humanity.
Yeah, he's like Reed Richards in that The Reckoning War.
Yeah. It's like you've gotten to that point, and it's like, well, I'm going to go to sleep now. Everything's fine. I'm going to eat pizza. It's like, okay, it's kind of
like that was a little easy.
Yeah, that was kind of lame. But still good up until the last few pages.
No, I agree. Yes.
So I'll recommend.
Last one I got is Deadpool Bad Blood #3.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I did not read the original trade when it came out. Didn't get a chance to see it. But I love the interior art in this. It is gorgeous, in my opinion. The splash pages, the double splash pages galore. Yeah, love it. Stuff you just don't get anymore, which is a welcome sight. I love the fight scenes on these pages as well. We get the backstory of the Thumper, and that's a very somber story. You know, his ties with Deadpool. By the end of this, Deadpool is not too happy, and it's a very solid story worth checking out. I can't wait for the next issue. Should be awesome and action-packed. Yeah, recommend.
Okay.
Deadpool, Bad Blood, #3.
All right.
So I am on to my
15.
Top 15 of the week.
Okay.
So
you do your 5.
I'll do my 5, and then as soon as we get to 10, we'll do the countdown.
Yay. Everyone loves it.
Yes, they do. Absolutely. Number 15 of the week I've got is Gojira versus the Power Rangers, #4.
Okay.
This is just, it's well-drawn, well-illustrated, kick-ass kaiju action. Loved it. Freddy's art in this is amazing and exactly what I wanted from this series. I feel like there are seeds planted here for another miniseries in the future.
Yes.
We'll see what happens. But by the end of this, things are only getting worse. It's a fun recommendation. Yeah, you got to check this out if you're a kid of the 90s. Absolutely.
I agree.
Number 14 of the week, I've got Dark Spaces Wildfire, #1.
Okay.
So I enjoyed this a little bit more than you did.
You did.
Where are my notes? Like I said, 56 comics. We have a lot of notes. It wasn't bad. I was legitimately shocked how good this was. I was expecting Queenslay moments, and
with Scott Snyder
punching fire and beating the shit out of 200-pound plus men, half-head shaved psychotic women. But no, none of that. Not yet, at least. Yeah. It was a relatively somber story about 5 women, 4 of which are prisoners, who decided to take a chance on something that could change their lives. But it's a big gamble.
Mm-hmm.
And from the sounds of it, it doesn't go down well.
Nope.
I'm going to recommend this one. It's a solid first issue. It's not great, but it's damn good. You gotta check it out. Number 13 of the week. Yeah, number 13. I've got Judgment Day.
Okay.
Yes. So, like you said this earlier, I was shocked.
Yes.
How good this was. So the gloves come off in this issue. Loved it. By the end of this issue, it's not good at all for the mutants in any way whatsoever.
Finally.
We just see them get their asses handed to them on Krakoa. And what happens on Mars? Yeah, like you said, we see the aftermath of it.
Yeah. Doesn't look good.
He was given what, an hour?
Yes.
Yeah, he was given an hour. And it's like, okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. But you said, I wish we could have seen it.
I know.
Yeah. But hopefully we'll see it in
so.
one of the many
Yes.
tie-ins that they're doing.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, we know who's pulling the strings.
Yep.
And we know who's trying to stop the war.
Mm-hmm.
And we see the tactics they want to introduce, and it'll be interesting. Yeah. It's a good recommend, strong recommend. I was expecting a hell of a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they actually, Kieran Gillen actually surprisingly wrote a good comic, which
yeah, that wasn't just standing around talking.
yeah, I was expecting that. I was expecting
all,
a shit ton of diatribing, but no.
Yep, building up to something.
Yes.
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry. We're going to attack.
It's on its way.
Yeah.
It's on its way.
We're still building it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I was expecting like Justice League versus Legion of Superheroes for this
Yes.
one, but no, shit actually happens.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, loved it. 12?
I think it's 12.
12.
Yeah.
I got Ice Cream Man.
Ice Cream Man.
Ice Cream Man. Number, what number? 31. Reggie Miller. 31.
Yep.
Yeah. Kids don't remember who Reggie Miller is. Look him up.
Yes, please.
Let's see here. Where are my notes for this one? This one really reminded me of Haha.
Yes.
Yeah, it really just, it's not so much terrifying as it is just a somber, heartfelt story. It's a very
really is.
About life, death, happiness, being alone, raising kids. And there's a lot of truth and honesty in this issue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just nothing really scary, just somber and very heartfelt. Yeah, it's a good comic.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Check it out.
Didn't read it.
Of course you didn't.
Yeah.
Number 11.
11?
Right? I got Shaolin Cowboy, number 3, Cruel to Be Kind. Jeff Darrow, the brilliant illustrator, the genius himself, Jeff Darrow. I really damn good. So beautifully illustrated, well-paced, action-packed, over the top, hilarious, and incredibly unpredictable. Just my type of storytelling. Jeff Darrow is a true cartoonist and storyteller. You got to check this out. It is fantastic. Shaolin Cowboy, Cruel to Be Kind, number 3.
All right.
And let me double check my count, make sure I got 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Okay, so that means
you can count. Good for you.
So we're starting not at 1, but number. Love to torture them. Number 10, Bunny Mask, Hollow Inside, number 3.
Alice Ever After.
So, I think we only got one copy of that, so I gave it to you.
You don't read it anyway.
Because I knew you'd love it. Explain to me why this was Stunning and Brave.
It's not Stunning and Brave. It's good. It's deep. So Alice is in trouble, and her family are the only things that are keeping her there, but the Red Queen is definitely making it troublesome. And she has a proposition for Alice's dad that there's a new treatment that's out, and Alice would be a perfect candidate for it. We can take a guess as to what this shocking treatment might be.
With electrifying results?
Yes. And the dad's like, I think it's perfect. I think that's exactly what she needs. And damn. What happens to one of her friends? It's not looking good for Alice at this point, and who knows how this is gonna go? No idea, but I have a good time with it. It's still a lot of fun. It's depressing and kind of sad, but I like it. Okay, Bunny Mask,
cool. Bunny Mask, Hollow Inside, number 3. So, unlike you, I've been reading all the issues, and we've finally it all comes to light. You know, we get the truth on everything. And it kind of makes sense, and it's kind of sad at the same time. Because there's been an underlying mystery about what happened to one of the characters, and it's like, that's that's very sad and weird and odd. Yeah. The art is terrific.
Mhm.
The pacing is terrific. It's terrifying at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this issue. Only one more issue left. Yeah, Bunny Man, Hollow Inside #3. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this. Really damn good.
The Bunny Man.
Yep. Bunny Mask. Bunny Mask.
I like Bunny Man.
I was reading, but we read Bunny Man last week. Yeah. All right, so we just did number 10, right? So
We did.
It means it's number. Gunslinger Spawn. Hey, number 10. Wow, how about that?
Wow, I did not see that.
Finally agree on something.
About that.
I loved the opening of this issue.
Yes. Oh, it's so great.
Gunslinger just bored, annoyed, and fed up with She-Spawn and Spawn babbling back and forth.
Yes.
I love it.
As he would be.
So he just tries to leave.
Yeah. It's like, fuck it, I'll just do it my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like us hanging around, like maybe a couple of employees just chatting or whatever, just stuff we don't give a shit about. I'm like, all right,
Yep.
I'm gone.
I'm out.
Yep. And then he sees all the different house spawns around the globe, and it doesn't exactly go according to plan.
I loved it. It made perfect sense.
Yes.
It's like, oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't know what that was.
Yeah. And Gunslinger proposes an idea for how to get the other house spawn off their backs, and then it's mano y mano.
Oh yeah.
Al versus Javier. Yeah.
Spano y Spano.
No weapons. It's flipping great. Yeah.
Just your dukes.
Yep. I won't say what happens. Yeah. Just know it's well illustrated,
Yes.
action packed, well paced. I loved it from beginning to end.
Yes.
Yeah. Recommend. Gunslinger Spawn number 10.
I concur. It's good this week.
So Gunslinger Spawn number 10. We just did 10. Well, we did 9.
9.
So it's. Number 8, I got Prophet, number 1.
Seven Sons, Part 2.
So you're much more forgiving on that than I was.
I was.
So explain to me why you love this one so much more than I did.
I like the dynamic with the brothers. Like we get more of the backstory with the sons that are still alive, Ep and Delph, and one of them has been sneaking out apparently, going on to live life, just like, hey, what the hell? Like, you don't need to be trapped in here. And the other one's a little skeptical.
Finally, I'm in good moods. Its processing is complete. Finally, after 2 or 3 employees leave. Yeah, go
Thank
figure.
God.
Oh my God.
So basically, all this are the brothers questioning their existence and the nature of the Church of the Seven and what it is. And it seems like it's all a big facade at this. Maybe like we get the backstory of the leader of the Seven and how that came about, and it was just like, yeah, you're kind of grasping at straws here, but maybe. I like the idea of this church being built on deception. Like I like all of that. It's just missing something. It's great.
Yes.
But like it needs, I don't know.
Yeah, like it needs like a splash page. It needs like some big moment, like 1 or 2 big moments, because it's a lot of dialogue. It's very dialogue heavy, and like there's not much. There's none. There's no excitement really. In this comic. Yeah.
And it's like I get like Islam and the Muslims are going out. It's like but it's like it's not a big enough protagonist.
And I really feel like this would have worked better as like a novel than as opposed. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like it's great seeing Jay Lee art, but I'm like, this feels like a waste of Jay Lee right now.
Like we need a strong protagonist and a strong antagonist, and like we don't have that quite. And so it's like, who's the villain?
Yeah.
Like we need a really strong villain here, but it's still damn good. It just could be perfect.
Yeah.
It could be better.
Yes.
Prophet
number 1.
Speaking of Seven Sons. Weird.
So this is the original Prophet number 1, remastered, redrawn by various artists on every page. From Morant Michaels, Dan Fraga Boom! Tom Scioli, Jim Rugg, Ali Garza, Kenneth Rocafort, Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
It's a fun and action-packed comic. If you've never read it, check it out. Please do check it out before the movie drops with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
should be awesome. This is a great comic to take around to conventions to have everyone sign.
Oh yeah, that's a who's who. It's the Spiderman.
It's Skyline. It's a Skyline comic. Yeah,
basically.
This is going to be my copy because I had to grab the splat cover.
Oh yeah.
So Stephen Platt left on.
He left.
He left. But it's when I So Platt, I know Platt did he didn't do it. They took art from his and did a variant cover for it, like this one.
Okay.
But it's like it felt like you go see the Eagles, and they Hell freezes over.
Mm-hmm.
You have the band of the Eagles.
Okay.
All right. Everyone is there except for Joe Walsh.
Mm.
Stephen Platt to me is the Joe Walsh, the wild card, the strong guitar, the big licks. Joe Walsh. Stephen Platt is the Joe Walsh of this.
Mm. Yeah, you kind of need Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We got him. We took old art. Got him for the covers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. Great regardless.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can't replace Don Felder though.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can absolutely replace Don Felder. Yes.
As much as he doesn't think he can.
There we go. We just did number 8, right?
Yeah.
I think it's number 6. Wait, 6? No, wait. Savon, do a powerbomb number 2.
Gojira versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 4.
So I got do a powerbomb number 2. I loved issue number 1 of do a powerbomb.
Likewise.
Yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson, his art, his storytelling is fantastic. Our hero is made a deal from the devil, and they take them up on the offer. But they need a tag team partner for it. And do they take them up on that offer? That said person.
Right.
And who is that tag team partner? Really?
Yeah. Did not see that coming.
Nope. This was a solid read. Very emotional, fun, funny, violent. I loved it. Yeah. Strong recommend. Do a powerbomb number 2.
Yeah. I loved it. So Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 4. Rangers and Godzilla have, Rita and the Planet X people, aliens on the ropes. Rita gets an idea to unleash Monster Zero. Doesn't know who Monster Zero is, and you got to be careful with that one.
Yep.
It's a wild card, like we're saying.
Yep.
You put that player out there on the field, and it's like, well, and then she may not like the idea of what happens when you unleash that certain monster out. Freddie Williams' art is just absolutely untouchable. Awesome fight scenes in this, and excited to see where it goes. Strong recommend.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right. So we just did number 7.
We did.
Yep. So 5, 6. Number 6. I got She Bites number 1.
I got Life Zero number 6.
Wow, why so low?
Or high. Too high?
Yeah.
I liked it. This was good. This was the end? Question mark? We don't know. An epic showdown, and it's okay. It's a little hokey. It wasn't quite what I was expecting, I guess, in this last issue.
Not what you're expecting.
Had
such high expectations.
I really did. Honestly, this series has been damn near perfect. And to stick that landing would have taken a lot. And it was pretty close with me. It just seemed a little cheesy at times. Some of the fight scenes we get in this are kind of ridiculous. But I get it's over the top and it's a comic book. I get it. But like with as serious as this has been, it's like, okay, you do this in this book now. It's kind of funny. But I can recommend this whole series, and that's why I'm giving this solid recommend, because I can recommend all of these issues. So pick it up.
I got She Bites number 1.
She does.
I fucking love this comic.
Yes.
So we have a little girl, or is she? And she needs a babysitter.
Yep.
And I don't want to spoil anything else about this because this was too damn hysterical and violent. I can't spoil it. I don't want to. I can't recommend this enough. This comic was just about perfect. Just there.
Wow.
The art could be a tad better. I'll say that. But wow, I was surprised by this one. I was, yeah.
Well, I got
didn't
one
see this coming.
You didn't see the coming?
No, I did not. It shocked me. I was like dreading it. I'm like,
with a title like that.
Yes, yeah.
From whom? Yeah, from Scout. It's like
they're shooting fit. They're 50-50. You know,
They
it's
are.
like, you never know what you're going to get. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yes, I was shocked.
I gotta get a chance to read it.
Yep, She Bites number 1.
Only got one in. Oh well. Next time, baby.
Yep. We just did
6.
So it's on 4. Oh, number 5. I'm sorry.
Oh, number 5.
Red Wraith, number 2.
All right, I have Batman Superman World's Fittest.
Why so
number
low?
5. Because it's good. I love that cover.
Wow, Kyle. All right, so I got Red Wraith number 2. I loved issue 1. I loved it. I feel like we should put on like hats backwards, sunglasses.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude! Red Wraith.
Tubular.
Yeah. I flipping love the art and the story in this comic. I loved it to death. This is a great revenge horror comic. Reading this, it really feels like along the lines of an 80s indie comic from Rebel Studios, along the lines of like Faust or The Crow. Mm-hmm. It felt like it feels in that category. It feels like if this came out in the 80s with alongside Faust or Crow, perfect.
Oh, it had Tim Vigil art.
Oh my God. Yeah, or James O'Barr art on it. Yeah. With that being said, I think this should be in the black and white as well. I think this would be much more powerful in black and white.
I agree.
I love the cliffhanger in this issue, and we will see what happened with this demon, hopefully. I actually need to get one of those Rad Wraith t-shirts in the back. I loved it. I think it was.
I didn't look.
Yeah, if you look in the back, well, did you read it?
No.
Clearly you didn't. But yeah, they got Red Wraith shirts in the back, and so yeah, it's going to happen. I love this issue. Red Wraith number 2.
I guess I got to reread it.
Yep.
Or read it.
Explain to me why this wasn't that good.
This was awesome. It's right in the middle. Not showing off, not falling behind. It's right there in the middle. We got a showdown between the Devil Nesha and our heroes, and will they get out of it? We don't know. And apparently someone will have to sacrifice themselves in order to stop him. Who will it be? Will it be anybody? Will it be all of them? Don't know. Will they all die?
Don't know.
Don't know. Awesome story. Awesome dialogue. I love how these characters are written. They are all written believably. I have all the way through all these characters. Like I can just hear them talking. I'm like, this is how Superman sounds. This is how Batman talks. Like that's what makes this so good. So solid pickup. It has been a solid pickup. All 5 of these issues have been great. So continue picking it up.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, and it's an awesome cover.
Yes, it is. All right, so we just did 5.
We did 5.
Right, so we're on to the top 3, right?
Top 3.
Number 4 of the week. Sorry. Silver Coin, number 12.
Do a Power Bomb, number 2.
All right, so Kyle, you didn't enjoy this one as much as I did.
No.
This for me, this was a difficult comic to read. To me, it was.
Okay.
It's honestly one of the better comics Stephanie Phillips has ever written. I'll say that. I was shocked she wrote this, so much so that I don't believe she wrote it.
Probably not, because it was taken from Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. It's not an easy read it's not an easy read at one point, but it's still a very solid read with solid art. You know, it's got moments in there which are like, oh, it's difficult, but like I said, I'm honestly shocked this was that good, in my opinion. I truly enjoyed it. It's got that EC Comics twist, just like because that's what the series is. Silver Coin is their EC Comics with the twist, and it's got that twist. I liked that twist in this. I went along with it. A very somber twist. I'm like, oh damn. Yeah,
it's only coming a mile away.
No, a lot of the EC Comics are the same way too. All right.
Yeah.
I really think about it. And I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed it because I'm like, oh, it's sad. It got me. This is a good one. Stephanie Phillips, kudos if you actually did write this. So yeah. Do a power bomb.
Yeah. Just a fun series. Downright awesome. The art and the storytelling is so great. Yeah, like you said, makes a deal with the devil, needs to get a tag team partner, and there's kind of only one guy available, and that sucks to have to ask that character, and then who is this character? I didn't see coming at all. I love this book. It's just so fun. It's just downright fun, and I love the art.
Yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson is a true cartoonist and storyteller. I love his stuff. He is fantastic. He's going to be. I know he's still relatively newer, in the grand scheme of things. He'll be up there. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt with this. If this can do a power bomb and stick the landing,
he will be up there.
Yeah, this is a solid recommend. This could be a sleeper hit. So solid pickup.
All right, so I think we're on number 10.
Number 10.
Right? Yep. So number 10 of the week. Number 3, kidding. Playthings number 2.
Maestro number 5.
Okay, so I got Playthings number 2 because I love Playthings number 1. I was shocked how good that was. I love the art. This is how you do a horror comic, in my opinion. This is how you do it. Correct. The pacing, the suspense, the horror, the art, it's all top notch. It all fits the story perfectly. This is a creepy and unsettling horror comic.
Yeah, very trilogy of terror.
Yes, I love it. Yeah, that whatever mating doll, tiki doll. Yeah. What this mother and her child go through is terrifying, and I legitimately care for these characters, and I want to see what happens next. I really hope they make it through because
I know
it is terrifying, and this one it takes a real true horror comic to get me, and this one got me.
It did.
So yeah, Playthings number 2. Kudos. Black Caravan, they're killing it on the horror comics.
They really are.
Yeah.
And it's, in this story, it's when you're trying to tell a story and no one believes you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There is nothing really more terrifying because that could easily happen in this day and age. It's like you're trying to get people to believe you. And everyone is so skeptical, no one will believe shit out of your mouth.
It's got that combination of that Twilight Zone episode, The Talking Tina.
Yes.
But which is great. It's already been parodied by The Simpsons. But they go with it. It's great.
Yes, they play along with it.
Yes, I can go along with it. It's so well told.
Yes.
And it reminds me of oh my god, I had it and I lost it. Shit. Hate when that happens. What were you saying?
Nothing.
Gosh. Okay. But yeah, it is perfect horror comic.
It is. It's fun. Okay, Maestro number 5. Maestro,
if you will.
Yeah. Great ending to one of the most underrated series from Marvel.
It should be. It is arguably probably the best series from Marvel.
Yes. So we get Hulk teaming up with Abomination in this one to finally get revenge on Namor and Doom, and how he writes Doom. Perfect dialogue.
It's a palate cleanser to the Hellfire Gala last week.
I just absolutely love it. Like his rationale for everything. It's like.
His responses to people, how short he is with people.
Yep.
Love it.
This is Doom. This is exactly how he should be written. So it's perfect. What will be left of anything at the end of this, we don't know.
Gotta be future imperfect.
Yep. So I loved it. Great action, great dialogue, great art. Solid recommend.
Absolutely.
From Marvel.
Only 2 left. Whatever could they be?
I'm really curious.
Life Zero, number 6 for me.
Ice Cream Man, number 31.
All right, so I got Life Zero, number 6. So we got a ticking clock here, which is awesome. Yeah, our hero needs to save his wife. She's been mortally wounded, and he has a small window of time to be able to save her. And he's got to go through zombies and an old friend to get to her. And it gets bloody and violent from that point on. I loved it. Eventually, we're given excerpts from a diary, which brings to light some sorrowful details about him and his wife. And then it's the end, maybe?
Question mark?
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully not. I truly love this series and this issue. I hope it's not the end. I enjoy this so much more than The Walking Dead. I gotta say, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got? Ice Cream Man.
Ice Cream Man. So this is a scale... parentheses, sort of a poem. I loved how this was written. You see it from the perspective of a new dad raising a child. And then in the middle of it shifts. It shifts to the daughter, and that's now older, looking at her dad. It's this dad. It's just about old age and how old age sucks. And getting old sucks. And it's going to happen to you eventually. Everyone. And it is it felt real. It hit home like, fuck, I'm old. I was like, you're getting old. It's like, it was just sad. I mean, what time does to us, it's like everyone, it's like, Jesus, like it's just so real. It felt real. I don't know. This one really got to me. And just seeing the father trying to raise his daughter right and everything in this world, and then how he has nothing. I mean, fuck. Yeah, it's good. It's damn good. Not scary. Well, scary in the sense that You're gonna get old. You're gonna die someday. But no creepy crawlies.
No,
in this one.
None in this one. No. One that read the previous issue.
Yeah,
that one did it pretty damn well.
Yes, it did.
All right, that was number two. Of the week. Yeah.
What the hell? You're number one.
I don't know what could be number. Number one of the week, I've got Batman Superman World's Finest number 5.
I have She Bites number 1.
Perfectly understandable. Hey, Worst of the Week went up, finally. Hey! How about that?
We exist.
Yeah, I know, right? Geez, what happens when half the employees leave?
Yeah.
So I love Batman Superman World's Finest. I've loved every single issue of this series, and this one, loved it just as much. Our heroes know what they have to do, but who's willing to make the sacrifice? Of course, we know automatically
who's going to do
it, but are they going to let him? Yeah.
Nope.
And then shit hits the fan with Superman getting possessed.
Yeah. I
loved it. And from then on, it's just all well illustrated, kick-ass action sequences by Dan Mora. It is fantastic. F&A loved it. Loved it. And then we're teased something in the future, which is present day. Yes, which is very interesting. I had so much fun with this story, and I hope this winning streak continues. This is a perfect mainstream comic book. Loved it. Strongest to recommend. Batman, Superman, World's Finest, number 5. Clearly, nothing else from DC can touch this.
True.
The only other 2 series from Marvel that could touch this would be the Maestro, which has come to an end, and Moon Knight. That is it. Yeah. This is the top 2 publisher book right here.
It is. It's a damn near perfect book.
Yes.
So, speaking of another, what potentially could be.
Yeah, perfect series.
A perfect series.
Yeah.
This could be a gem for Scout. Like, this could be the feather in the cap. If they do this right, I was absolutely blown away with this because this is one of the first I read because I thought it was going to suck.
Yeah.
And I was just like
Axe Judgment. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let's get this shit out of the way. And I'm reading this, and I was like, did I just read this? Like, is this from the? I'm like, this is Scout. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this what I thought it was? I'm like, I honestly thought this was a facade. There's no way this was real because this was so damn good. It is a little girl, maybe, in search of a babysitter.
Yep.
That's it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Can't say anymore because this book is hilarious. The dialogue is perfect. The story is perfect. These characters are great. I cannot wait to see where this goes.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, this could be something great.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Top 10 of the week. What do you think? We 100% correct? Am I 100% correct? Is Cal 1% correct? Let us know in the comments, guys. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. And just in case you forgot, and you're getting ready to go to your local comic book shop, just gonna remind you that 2 books came out this week.
Boom.
Artist Elite Presents and Death Rage number 1. I got the Jeffrey Edwards cover right there.
Yay.
And
that's it.
That's it. So as Sean would say, buy what you like.
Collect what you want. Don't listen to the haters.
And we'll see you guys again next time.